2. Hey, we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to NASA. We are here.
Yeah, this is Simpsons End Run. It's a licensed game, obviously, released in 2003. It has often been, what do you want to say, actually?
It's often been described as the best Simpsons game, or the most popular one played by people as a kid with in Road Rage. It's a pretty fun game. We have a pretty decent community. Yeah, so when you're ready, Timbs.
Okay, I'll start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good.
As you can see, the game starts off with a beautiful cinematic cutscene.
This one isn't poisonous to anybody
That we know of.
New and improved Buzz Cola is made from only the finest
Basically,
sugars
the
and
lore
waters.
of this game is
Plus,
that,
it has a
like,
special
there's
ingredient
a
too
new
hot
Buzz Cola
with the
drink,
FDA.
and
It'll give you the get up and go. You need to do all the
it
pathetic
turns out to
stuff
be
you have
developed
to do.
by
Try
King
new
Godos,
improved
and
Buzz Cola.
you have to stop the cola from being made because it turns people into zombies later in the game. Hopefully we won't see any of the lore in this run. Because it's explained through cutscenes.
Yeah, most of the lore means you're missing at least, well, in one case, a 2-minute 20 time loss.
Love to sit.
Not very poggers. First mission, you just drive to the Quickie Mart. Very simple.
And yet, it's still the mission that most people reset on the most.
Go back home and talk.
It's quite hard to get a very good time.
Yeah.
Holy le-
This next mission,
rushing
SMRT, you have to get, Lisa needs her science project delivered. So you kind of have to race Skinner there in order to get it, but you can see, as you can see, we can just blaze ahead of him. This is the first occurrence of something we do called a car reset, where you can reset your car and it brings you to a certain place. We did that there so that we go in front of the fire truck shortcut. And as you see, we got the vend. Each vend gives like 16 coins, I believe.
Yeah, it's 15 if you get it on foot, and 16 if you hit it with your car, because you get an extra coin for hitting things with your car. SMRT never made sense thematically for me, because I don't think Lisa would ever forget her science project.
True. Video game.
And then we're on to petty theft, where we try and find Flanders' borrowed goods.
I forgot my mission. Let's roll.
I'm good at this game, I swear.
Sweet.
The main point of getting as many coins as possible is we need to get different items in the game. We'll see the first purchase in Office Space, which is the next mission.
What's next? Flanders cooler. I gave it to Barney. I'm a lean, mean speed thingy. Oh, I think I broke something.
Let's speak to Barney to get the cooler. Quite a random thing to just, for Barney to just have while standing on the side of a road.
Yeah. The really interesting
If you
part
think,
is up here.
yeah.
Okay,
If you take too much interest in what the lore is, you kind of get confused a lot in this game.
Now to return this stuff before the cops find me sitting around talking to myself.
Yeah.
Like, why is Why is there an inhaler on top of a death truck?
Exactly. Yeah, and one of the voice lines, hold on. Yeah, that's another thing we do. There are like 2 boxes and a wasp there, but as you saw, I was able to grab both of those really quickly.
Everyone sucks but me.
So yeah, we get either 2 or 3 wasps per level, depending on which one it is. In Homer 1, you can get 3 wasps with your car. And Lisa, we will be doing some main menu warps later, which are basically designed to reset your wasp counter.
Learn to drive.
Yeah, wasps are very, very finicky in this game. Sometimes that rule is broken in some of the later levels, as you may be able to see.
It was like that when I got here. Hey, Homer.
Okay, so
Barney, can I?
we have to buy Plow King from here.
Let's do this thing.
Casually, you're supposed to and like, I actually found out recently that Plow King is faster, but just to be safe, you can use the thing about this game is that like, unless you're forced into a car at the start of the mission, you can basically use any car for any mission, and we make use of that here.
Oh, I wanted a peanut. Coming through.
So I
Learn
grab
to
a
drive,
truck
dumbass.
and
Ooh, the vibrations tickling my feet.
you have to destroy Smithers
Just
here
call me Air
in
Homer.
order to stop you from getting to your work.
My neck.
I think is the lure.
You sleep in and you have to blow up your boss's car to be able to get to a power plant before him.
That hurt. Vengeance will be mine.
My convertible.
The lore definitely makes a lot of sense when you think about it, you know?
Yeah, it really does.
And here, I'm guessing for your job, you have to destroy these power couplings. So here, Tim's went for button jump there, where you jump on top of a button and then go onto a platform. And that allows you to be able to make a faster cycle and save about 3 seconds.
If you're so smart,
Yeah, very fast-paced mission.
You? Wow, I need a disco nap. Not like anyone likes these things. Haha! Stupid like a fox. Ouch! My bikini zone's chafing. Finally, in your face.
Gotta go at the scorpion farm. Basic procedure.
Yeah, gotta say hello to the scorpions. Long time tradition. And now we see the first of 2 unscriptable cutscenes of the game.
Cartoon creator incarcerated in a Peruvian jail.
Meow.
In other news, local citizens are outraged over the discovery of surveillance cameras throughout the town. We go now to City Hall, where Mayor Quimby is fielding questions from an angry mob.
These miniature cameras are an outrage. Spying on our women's dressing rooms, bathrooms, and locker rooms is unforgivable.
I think I speak for all Springfielders when I say, where is the sexy footage?
In other unexplained news, strange black vans have been appearing all over town.
Marge, that black van is spying on us.
Oh, homie, you're so sexy when you...
Oh, homie, you're so sexy when you're paranoid.
Crashing. Sweet.
So here we do a cool little pause and pause trick, which means the black van drives forwards instead of back. Saves about a second. A lot of the minute details you see in the speedrun do save about a second or 2, really. But
Yeah. Here I'm gonna get these crusty glasses and hit random objects. Like crusty glass gives off like 5 coins per each, and like hammering objects gets 1 point per each, but like they add up a lot later on in the run.
and phone booths give 2, so
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. You can really rack up your coins doing it. You can visibly see a runner who actively tries to get each extra coin compared to the other runners who just focuses on driving. just by coins. And you see Tim's flicking back his camera quite a bit. It despawns the traffic and allows you to just keep going.
Yeah. There is rubber banding in this game, so we try and stay as close to the black man as possible. But as you saw, I reversed there in order to make sure that he makes it through there, because you can get stuck otherwise in the power plant. Ooh, that was really close, actually.
Yeah, I thought you were about to fail there, but
yeah, that would be embarrassing. This is one of the harder missions in the early game.
Mr. Bird,
I'll do my best.
let's do this thing.
Care to explain, Axie?
so what we need to do is we need to hit the truck, and every time we hit a truck, it drops an item. We need 10 items. There is a shortcut that we try to reach, and if you can get all of the drops before the shortcut, then it is quite good. An interesting bit of trivia that we found out about 6 months ago: SMRT means death in some languages. I think in Slovak, one of our Slovak runners was saying about how SMRT means death in his language, which is quite an interesting little tidbit that the developers probably didn't realize.
Very interesting. Bit monk ass also.
Look away, people. Nothing to say.
And apparently the SMRT line was
In your face. Woohoo!
just a thing that happened in production, and the guy didn't mean to say it. He just said it, and it stuck.
Okay, I love
Which is quite cool how games can happen like that. Little voice lines.
Yeah, you're supposed to race Smithers here, but as you saw, if we like I was talking about earlier with the car resets, it basically resets you. I mean, okay, yeah. So we backed up into that door that prevents us from going through there normally, and we do a car reset, and you can just go through it. Pretty
Yes,
nifty.
because car resets are based on the road nodes, and there's a road node that resets right there, and we basically use that to our advantage. Some cars can't do that, but for the speedrun, we only really use Family Stand, which can.
No problemo.
Yeah, this is a
You missed the sports car.
Yeah.
I'll get you, Bart. Just like
Not
I got
worth it.
Charlie and Nam.
Afraid not.
Afraid so.
Afraid not.
Afraid so. Oh, damn your lightning fast wit.
okay.
Time to
Looks like
lay
it might be
some
stuck.
rubber down.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Okay.
Yeah, we
let's-
pretty much try and drive as fast as possible to the try and save.
The lights.
To escape Skinner, there is a strat where we drive through the car wash, which is about 99% guaranteed to escape. Most of the time you can escape even without doing that strat. You will see... I'm surprised you didn't despawn your car there. I thought you were way too close to Jimbo.
Yeah, it's kind of finicky.
You got it.
There we go. There's a sports car there.
Time to rock. If I didn't place
What was that black van doing?
I don't know.
He just zoomed into the wall.
I didn't see that. But yeah, this is level 2, but we like to call it Bart 1 because there are 2 Bart levels in the game, and it can be really bad because of how RNG it is. Because as you saw, I had to get a traffic car there. What I got was a sports car, which is like by far like one of the most reliable in the game. It's fast. Its handling is pretty good.
full speed ahead.
Well, like the taxi, which is around the same speed, but its handling is really, really bad.
I gotta work
And
off my gut.
both of them are, like fun fact, every single
Gimme,
traffic
gimme.
vehicle is faster than the honor roller, which is the car you start out with.
One does.
So as you saw, we just talked to Snake there. We parked next to him, and we got the fireworks.
That was totally awesome.
Anything you'd like to add, Axie?
You're all mine. How about a hard
So it's quite interesting with Bart just hearing that fireworks are cool makes him not want to play the game anymore. But here at the end of 2-2 is quite
Nobody does.
risky. If you don't escape fast enough, you then have to watch planning for this mission, which is the longest in the game. And you never want to sit there watching that panning.
No
Yeah.
bullbop.
I got it
Don't have a
pretty
cow,
cleanly
man.
there,
Well, that
but it
just got a
could
little
go
more rare.
really wrong if you have like a slightly bad angle when you because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get the fireworks on foot, but as you saw, I could just get in my car and get it, and that kind of tricks the game and Wiggum into just being into it.
But if you are too far forward, too close to a fireworks, you will just get spun out as soon as you pick them up.
Yeah,
And the crowd goes wild.
sick jump.
Yeah, so at the end of every mission, you see the mission complete screen come up, and we either kick or jump at the start of that, which will allow us to move during that. Otherwise, we have to wait until the mission complete leaves the screen to be able to move again.
Right, that was so cool.
And it's used quite a lot throughout the entire run. And there we see the first case of Tim's not being able to get a wasp because he already has his allocation for the level. You will see him main menu warping later to be able to get more in this level, but at the moment that's all he can get in the car. And right there he did something called a dirt jump, where we push the black van through the dirt jump, basically that shortcut. And the black van then went right to Mose, which means he will not get stuck at a train yard, because for some reason if he goes straight at Mose, he will get stuck here.
Whoa,
Yeah,
wicked.
And the black van likes doing a little bunny hop.
Hey, eyes on the road, jerk.
And now we drive to Race Snake.
It's time for some road.
was
Sometimes Snake can push Wiggum quite far.
Just give me a sec to catch my breath.
Yeah, luckily I was able to stop him with my taxi, but
Hey, Snake.
there have been some times where like runners have had like
I
Snake
should do that
push
more often.
like Wiggum almost to the highway,
That was
so
totally awesome.
kind of got lucky there.
And here we're gonna drive to the end of this part of the highway. There is a broken bridge here, and then we just jump down to the part of the highway that we need to reach next. Matlock!
Yeah, one of the older shots there is to use another car reset, and it basically brings us closer to where we need to be to win the race. And right here,
Now to find a
gonna
satellite
get
dish.
the satellite
Has
dish.
those anymore.
Oh wait, no, the World War II radio.
So, this is the first example of what I was talking about earlier with the main menu warp. We do this purely to reset the wasp collision, so now Tim's can get 2 more wasps.
Oh, this is too cool for school.
Okay, cool, clap. Yeah, this mission is pretty straightforward. You grab the roadkill off the road. There was kind of a cool car reset up here where we can get a wasp.
Just put some
Which
butter
is one of
on
the
the
reasons why we
wound.
made
It'll
it
be
anymore.
fine. Oh, that was better than the...
Yeah, some people got it in the previous mission, but this route also allows you to get gazebo, which is quite a nice amount of coins. The 2 main menu
Hey, slower traffic to the right, please.
warp route.
Yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I'm doing this run on 144 FPS.
Whoa,
FPS
wicked.
is really important in the speedrun of this game because the high, yeah, stuff like that can happen on higher FPS. But the higher FPS, the wonkier the driving can be, and like the bigger the boost. And this is one of the missions where FPS really affects how fast you go, because of how many ramps there are and such.
Oh, I'm getting dizzy.
You almost hit a person. Mine.
Now we got to deliver the delicious goods to the buyer. I sure hope they like stink dogs, cause I do. Please stop what you are doing. No one can sell rotten meat in this town but me.
That's the bomb.
Then get the wasp stats.
As easy as hunting.
Krusty Burger.
So most people run on 60, 100, 120, 150, or 200, but certain frame limiter methods limit to random numbers like 144 and 142. I know 80 was used for a while, 91 was used.
Let's roll. Hey.
So yeah, why do you use 144 Tims instead of 150?
Because it's a cooler number.
I need your.
That's fair.
You got it. Eat my dust, dust eaters.
Yeah, in this mission, as you may have saw in Vox, or the third mission in this level, I got the box and the wasp there. Usually we'd do that here, but with a new route that was found not too long ago, just get it there.
That route's about a year old now. It's quite crazy to think of it, because yeah, it was found during the last tournament, which was around this time last year, so it would have been about a year ago. Yeah.
Out of the way, wannabe.
That's crazy.
I don't remember these being here before.
Didn't get the box there, that's fine.
Yeah, the coins are still pretty good. You want about, I know I won about 800 leaving part 1. But I can make do with 720. So anything above like 720, 750 coins is okay. There's so many more places you can get coins in this run, but early game coin route is good, but it's not like vital to a run. You just lose a little bit of time getting things like Krusty Lou. So, what got you into running hit and run, Tims?
Well, I used to mod the game, and I had a friend who also modded the game, and he started speedrunning, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be his time. So I beat his time, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun. So I'm on here.
So cool.
That's pretty good. Did you play the game a lot when you were younger? I know quite a few people.
Yeah, I did.
Here's your last. Bart Simpson at your
I played it
service.
religiously.
It's Bart time.
What kind of mods did you used to do?
All kinds.
Oops.
Character mods, main mods where like everything is changed. That stuff.
Oh man, that sucks. And
Anyway, this is sellouts. You have to destroy these sellouts cars. I mean, these cell phone cars as fast as possible. In order to make sure the Truckosaurus will work.
Take that.
probably like the hardest mission in the level because of how. Okay then.
This was one weird place.
Bingo!
Because of how
It's
hard it is
time
to
for
destroy these
some road
cars
rage,
really
Bart
fast.
Simpson style. Oh, that was so cool. Eat asphalt.
It's all about what angle you hit them and tapping the e-brake just before you hit the car, and that will give you a nice amount of damage. On lower FPS, you pretty much just have to sneeze at the car and they will get destroyed. So we have a couple of runners on like 46 FPS and we have a few runners on 60, and their sellout times can be quite insane, and just destruction missions in general just because of how much damage. But 60 and lower loses a lot of time just because of you get quite a lot of boosts and stuff off bounces on higher FPS, which you just don't get on low FPS. And now, yeah, Tim's is going for the cutscene skip. And you saw him go to a phone booth, call a car, and store the pan in. So what we can do in this game is when we go to the phone booth, we can store that pan in for the next camera pan in. And as long as we don't hit the enter button in any situation but on menus, we will be able to then skip the next pan in. It is a PC only trick, I believe. I don't think it works on console. So it's quite a cool little thing that was found in 2019.
We must learn how to drive.
Now, can you tell me if you see?
Yeah, he got the cutscene skip. So for those who don't know, there's a frame just before the cutscene where you can pause. And yeah, you don't have to watch Truckosaurus. There are 3 cases in the main speedrun where we skip the cutscene, and then there's also the final cutscene which you can skip, but it's only used for 100% categories, really.
I have had enough of you.
And NG Plus.
Sick game.
Sick game.
Gonna get this vent here.
I'm gonna have to do so much babysitting to pay for this.
Now,
So this vent is a little slow, but is good when you're a little bit short on coins.
I should have paid more attention in the gym. Can you mail
As you saw, I got the SS there, so that we can skip the pan in for the next mission. If you press enter once outside of when you really have to, it'll drop, which can be really annoying based on your controller or just your key bindings.
Just a few more.
I play on keyboard, so I'm really not doing myself any favors.
Yeah, so we have a few keyboard runners in the top echelon of the games. Tim's is top 20, which is pretty good. We also have another keyboard runner on top 20, but most runners are on controller.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I'm on a mission.
There isn't,
but there's still a few.
Yeah, like the thing about keyboard controller is how like arguably, like keyboard and controller can pretty much do the same thing. But like controller is much easier to use because like of how much less buttons you have to press and stuff like that. Well, like especially with my like controls, it can be really hard to move your hands fast and such. But
so Tim's didn't go for boat jump, which you can do on the FPS he's running at. But his coins are pretty solid still. He got the vend in front of the Krusty Loo, which is another slightly slow vend, but he got the vend after 3-1 and the vend there to make sure he didn't have to do Krusty Loo, which is about 20 seconds of time loss. There's a lot of coins, but if you don't need it, then there's no point going for it.
Convenient power. Clayton
Yeah.
is bringing the pain.
I need speed, more speed.
Yeah, as you saw there, we
That was
pushed
pretty
Cletus
cool.
into
The part's still missing,
that
and
building
I'm no
there.
closer to finding him.
Perhaps you should
And it basically puts
consult
us in a
Professor
good
Brink at the
position for
observatory.
us
He
to
seems
get all
to
the
know
drops out of
everything.
him.
Except
There
why
are a
I
lot
ever
of-
came to this jerk water
there are a lot of
world.
strats like that in the
Perhaps I
game.
should refrain from doing that in the future.
What makes it like such an interesting yet such a
Professor
nail biter of a
I am
speedrun.
the Lizard Queen.
Just the strats, because they can lose a lot and lots of time. So we talked to Frank here. We warp here. I bought cool Lisa what you need for one of the later missions. Sleuthing to be exact. The reason why we were able to skip that Bandon, we're gonna grab his
I need to work
okay,
on my
fist fan.
cardio. Time to hit the streets.
We're gonna. The reason why you could
sure
skip the
use a
Bandon
pony
there
right
is
now.
because there's a countdown before the mission, and that allows you to skip Bandons pretty much.
There goes my college money.
Yeah, something to do with the previous mission. If there's a previous mission where there's a countdown and postcard mission, you can pause and pause later.
Yeah.
Time for action is now. Oh, for the love of pound
Also right
cake.
there, I got the fist fan and I went over the rocks to get a box and a vend. Gave us a lot of coins.
Sorry.
Here, I've just used. This is a destruction mission. Shared by most to be like one of the most satisfying destruction missions because you're in a school bus and you destroy these little cars. Really, really hard to do fast, but we have a couple strats to do to make it easier.
Oh my!
Hopefully, I can get the second car strat here.
Sweet forward momentum. Oh
Barely got
no!
it.
I won't question the value of this activity.
We're gonna go over here. We're gonna do a car reset here because it puts us in a better position to get
I
the
hope I
strat.
can buff that out.
Hopefully.
Yeah, yeah. If you go from the angle from the pier, it is really hard to get an actual strat. Whereas here, you can just push it against the wall and then ground pound it and grab ESS and warp to the next mission.
You
Yeah.
have a gift for speed.
This one can. This mission, basically what you do is you have to
Let's
follow
just do this thing.
and collect the evidence from Snake, but the last drop can be really, really, really bad because if you get a good last drop, you could say if you get a bad last drop, you could lose like 20 to 30 seconds on getting a good drop. So we need to. Like there have been manips made, and I'm gonna go for something where you push him,
Strike two. Running over
or
an
you push him
elderly
back so that
person
he
without a
gets
license.
the so he drops. Hopefully I can get it.
Ah, crime doesn't take a vacation, but I do.
Watch where you're
I think if I
going.
get it, I'm just gonna do this.
I don't know. Maybe I'd go faster if I took my pants off. What do you think?
Okay, that was a that was a strat. What?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What? How did that work?
I hope you guys are Oh, come on!
I mean, okay, that works. That's fast.
Yeah, that's intentional. So. So what happened, I believe, was there's a trigger point at the start of the hill, which I think he pushed him past because of the angle he was going at. So he basically just went past, and because there's a timer, and the timer had ticked down so far that, I don't know, it happens.
Stuff happens.
Plenty of good living.
I think that's one of the first times I've seen that happening.
I've gotta go.
Yeah, this mission,
Now you'll never be
pretty
fried and
straightforward
served
also.
with tartar sauce.
Basically just grab the fish. This is considered to be one of the hardest missions for a casual because you need good driving to make this time limit. We grab some coins here and there. The thing about the fish is that like their hitbox is not very good, which makes it easy to miss the fish.
Get out of the way!
Yeah, the third drop of the mission sleuthing, he missed the trigger because Tim's tried to push him down and do a different sort of manip, and then Snake just drove back up and just dropped it.
New strat.
Yeah, so the best way to avoid getting cops in this mission is to get good and to also not drive into things. So like you can despawn traffic, you can not drive into the cars. You want to, I know a lot of people when they first pick up this game forget to go into the Malibu and try and do it in the school bus, which is the car that you will get normally, but for fishy jails if you just warp after sleuthing.
Ow, my hair! Kid power!
And then, of course, you get the school bus again for the old pirate and the sea.
As you saw there, I got a strat called Fast Limo, where you basically push them and destroy them into a building over there. Really precise strat. Did it pretty cleanly there, but newer runners especially struggle with that strat a lot. So
I've been running the game for a year, and I've only just started getting it semi-consistently.
Yeah.
Pull it up. I'll do my best.
There is another method there, which I believe LP3 showed off the last time you guys were at NASA.
Yeah.
Or tried to show off, where you do a weird phone booth manipulation.
Nuts.
What?
Oh, well, I gotta...
Okay then. How did that...
Everyone better stay out of my way.
So we got our first mission fail.
Yeah, that was... I don't understand how I got reset the wrong way.
I wonder who put these
I
here.
have done that strat many times. I've never done that. So...
Yeah, so we get early neighbors there. And
Shoot to the metal.
now the Canonero just wants to do a front wheelie.
Yeah. Swag.
Chief Win.
We will be seeing Mole Man later on. In a couple of missions time, we get to see Mole Man.
Nice.
And Tim's is going for...
No time for caution.
I believe this is what is called slow nut fire,
Nice girls finish fast.
where it's donut fire, but just slow.
Look, no hands. How rude.
Better than before.
I hope this car doesn't stink
I lost like
too
a minute
bad.
here in my race with LP3 because I didn't get the strat. That's another really hard strat.
Boy, for a bit.
I took it really safe there.
Where to next, video game?
So I went into my car and I got the vend. It's basically killing two birds with one stone because it both spawns a wasp there, so you can get a freebie later on, and to get the vend there, so you don't have to worry about that in 4-7. Okay. This mission, so what you do here is you have to follow Cletus and pick up the tobacco and stuff. I don't think I'll be able to get the... I'll just take it safe and do this.
I should pay more attention.
But
cautiously, wildly
it's pretty much an
accelerated.
auto-scroller. You can get some coins on the side. But besides that, pretty straightforward.
It is. We get a couple of opportunities to grind coins, which we haven't really been able to do yet in this game. So each box and vent has a collision, and if you kick it twice and then go into a different area, it will basically respawn with full health. So as we see here, Tim's is doing what is like to be called as a spam grind, because it was found by a runner called Spam.
Okay, Marge, stick to the plan.
That was weird.
Very, very nice collision there from a box.
Yeah, sick game.
And now Tim's will get that box later in a mission, and it will give him the full amount of coins. And I don't think anybody has ever failed this mission. I, for one, have. I definitely haven't failed it 12 times in a run.
Yeah, actually is probably one of the best at this mission. Enough said.
There was a point where pretty much people only knew me because of the fact that I was the guy who failed 4-2.
Oh, I don't have any pockets.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it can be a hard mission to fail if you get a bad drop, or just a lot of things can go wrong in that mission. Thankfully, nothing.
And I used to play on unlimited FPS, and as we said before, FPS really affects bounces and stuff, and there is so many places to spin out in the Canyon Arrow. The physics of cars can be vastly different depending on what FPS you play at.
I'll do my best.
And here is the second case of the pause and pause.
We need them ketchup packets people done throwed out.
The reason I made men work there was once again to reset Wasp Collision, because there's chessboard wasps that we get here in the mission. The left one specifically. Each wasp gives like 25 coins, so indeed very lucrative.
I could have made a good septic system out of that.
Yeah, I believe there's 2 active runners who are sub 130 on keyboard. There is more who have got the sub 130 mark,
I wish I had.
but there's only 2 active at the moment.
Yeah.
That I can think of.
I hope this isn't stealing.
And the other one won the previous tournament. Well, not the previous full tournament, but there was a small tournament between people recently. And Keyboard Runner won that one, so it's pretty cool that you can literally play this game on using whatever you want. I know someone used to use a Guitar Hero controller for one of their cutscene skips, and you can play this game on a SNES controller. We've had that recently, and we've had people try and do it with the DK bongos. You can, as long as it's got accelerate, brake, left and right turn, that's all you really need. Obviously, more is helpful because you want to be able to e-brake and camera despawn, but you can complete the game.
Yeah. As you saw there, I reversed, and I hit a wall, and I tried to build up my speed so that I can get the drop there, because it's notoriously bad for
aerobics classes. Hook me up with some.
Basically, if you don't have enough speed there, you won't get the drop, and either that or you get gamdened.
I'll do my best.
Where you get stuck by the where you get hit by the circle blade there, I guess.
Oh my.
Okay, this mission pretty straightforward. You're supposed to race Wiggum to the primary tower, castle, and yeah.
I won.
We got ESS there in order to skip the pendant as usual.
Oh.
And of course, that is one of the 2 shortest missions of it. Well, technically 3. There's technically 3. The third shortest mission, that is.
Not too fast, not too slow.
But on average, it's probably one of the fastest, if not the fastest on average.
Yeah, there's a
Just because.
Where is it?
Just because the others depend on strats to get, and that one is always just a short drive. So on average, it's probably the fastest.
Yeah, on average.
More attention. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I've done a few missions using the DK bongos. I was clearing out some stuff the other day, and found my old bongos and did a little. I probably could complete the whole game, but it's not that fun, and the novelty runs off after a few minutes of playing with them. But
yeah. This mission, there's something that can happen in this mission called a 2-cycle. Okay, a traffic car just got the box for me. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna give brake boost, hold back a bit. This might be a 2-cycle. Okay, it's not a 2-cycle, never mind. Basically what can happen is there's a chance that one of the drops, like he won't drop, so it'll just go around the map again. Actually, can you explain?
yeah, so it's mostly just it will miss one of the drops in its cycle. If they're too close together, one will overlap the next one. There's a chance, I believe it's the 8th drop can drop into the 9th drop, and if it drops into the time which the 9th drop should be dropping, it won't drop the 9th drop, and then it has to go the entire loop round again to be able to drop the 9th drop. There's 2 missions in the game where that can happen. This one and the first mission of Uphill. But it's quite easy to not get if you know what to look out for. So you just have to hang back a bit. As Tim said, the manipulation usually works, and now we hit the second of 2 cutscenes that are unskippable of the game.
Huh? What?
Yeah.
For the last freaking time, tell me about the crop circles.
Tell me about the crop circles.
One of them, a raccoon as I recall. It's me with a banjo. No, I never reasoned with a raccoon, let alone a Nazi one. So
Grandpa, what does this have to do with the
Grandpa, what does that have to do with the crop circles?
Now, the first time I rode in a water car. Okay. It was so long ago that I'll have to describe it in sepia tone. Well, as I recall, it was sort of a cosmic kind of thing. Shaped kind of like a planet with an old-fashioned radio antenna coming off it.
A planet with an antenna?
Grandpa explaining to Marge, like,
I think it was
what he knows about the Vescola infestation thing.
It was on a bottle of pop. Maybe that will jog.
It was on a bottle of pop. Maybe that'll jog Bart's memory. And then we will get a main menu warp to be able to get the Caninero back for the last mission of this level.
Yeah.
One which Tim's actually is very proficient at.
Just let me catch my breath.
Yeah.
What, do you?
Right there. That's a little strat to save time.
Oh my goodness, that was so.
At the right angle, you can just there's supposed to be a pop-up there that says you have to buy the Police Smarts outfit, but we were just able to get it right there because we're fast. I guess is the best way to put it. The reason why in 4.1 I got both the box and the vend is in order to attempt this manip where you can lure the Kwik-E-Mart Wasp to another rooftop. Because usually just getting out on the Kwik-E-Mart is really slow. And we can just get like all the coins at once.
And of course, getting the box and wasp in full one is faster than having to ground pound and collect for coins in this mission.
Okay, you should now follow me. Okay. That was interesting. Thank you, Wasp.
Yeah, that was quite unfortunate, but...
Secret. I swear I used
I got them in
get to Mr. Plow Jacket.
Very important.
That's always hype. Yep.
I need more step aerobics classes.
Muy importante.
Just let me catch my...
It's the camera.
I'll bet up who knows who's selling the cola.
As LP3 would say, sick game.
Yeah.
Marge Simpson.
Okay, this mission sucks.
Yeah, this is probably one of my least favorite missions in the entire game. And the base premise is you just gotta destroy the cola trucks because, as we saw in the cutscene, Buzz Cola is evil.
Cola bottlers and distributors.
That was extremely clean. Oh my god. Yeah, right there, I pushed the cola truck into the pool and was able to get a really fast destruction.
And that is what we call pole strut.
Yeah.
Quite an inventive name, I know.
Yeah. Took us years to come up with it.
And the backup to that is pushing the cola truck into a hedge, which quite inventively is called hedge strut.
Not very good at
Very
this.
inventively.
And there's also a church sign strat where you push it into the church sign. We really broke the bank with that one.
Good at this.
Okay. Yeah, right there, I pushed him into a little, like, edge of there and got a really fast destruction. Not as fast as I would have liked, but it was really fast.
Yeah. And there we saw a little boost after he went down the stairs. As I said earlier, on higher FPS you get a nice little boost. Is that edge strat?
I just polished that.
I don't think that one's called anything. I think we stopped naming things after a first strat. Actually, no, there's tree strat. This is barn strat, which he missed.
Sensible shoe to the metal.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. So the third truck is probably the hardest one to back up. Now you've just got to wait for the caravan park. Although this seems fine. This is good. This is good. This is fine.
That wasn't very good. I mean, it was a good enough backup, but the strat would have been better, you know. Yeah, that was really good until that happened.
This is a really bad day.
So Tim's is going to get a 51-minute march, which is pretty fast, pretty speedy, you know.
You took my precious cola,
That's sub 3
Marge.
though, Sag.
Need the courage to take off my shirt in the station locker room.
51:35. It's okay.
It was a 3 flat, which is still pretty good, you know.
Yeah, pretty good considering that terrible backup in third truck. This is okay then. This is one of the longest drive-tos in the game. Actually, like the only drive-to in the game. Okay, actually.
One of 2, because you have to drive to Lenny in Office Space.
Yeah.
All I can think of. So here, I'm guessing Tim's is going to be doing early American because his coins aren't as great as he would like.
I must finish quickly.
Yeah, I have to get it.
So getting early American loses a few seconds, not too many, but it allows us to get another box, which
is really, really fast.
Yeah. The CPS is about 10 point something, so it's really good to just get anyway. Anything above like 8 points per second is worth getting.
This is the mission where actually earlier I was talking about the 2-cycle. It's extremely rare, but it can happen.
Smiles on such behavior.
Like I've been running this game for like nearly 2 years, and I haven't gotten a 2-cycle like in my entire time playing this game. 5-1 2-cycle that is. I've been 2-cycled in Wolves, but yeah. You may see that he's going to, I don't need any car bombs. Okay, might as well get one for LP3.
Oh,
but, yeah, he likes to hit cars around, and they can be fast coins.
Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future.
They can, but they can also mess the color truck up. So there you saw Tim's flashing his camera back just before the stairs, and he'll do it again just before a fire truck. That manips the color truck to not hit the little bits of collisions. If you stare at the color truck, it gets a bit shy and crashes into things.
Yeah, that's a way to put it.
For some reason, looking away from AI greatly helps it. But you see it in Never Trust a Snake later with a garbage truck. If you look away, the AI tends to drive better.
Yeah, the only downside is that, like, apparently they slow down a bit after you do it.
Pardon me, folks, if I can just interject a moment.
Sure, go ahead.
Hey everyone, I'm Gander. I'm your host here, and I just want to remind people that NASA Marathon 2021, the money raised during it is going to benefit Save the Children, which does cool things like provide water filters in places so that kids don't have to spend time walking all the way to wells back and forth and doing some of that household logistics and things like that. They can focus on other things like their education and being a kid and not having to work so hard. It's pretty good stuff. Guys, commentary has been solid so far. Keep it up. Keen to see the rest of the run.
Thank you. Yeah. Save the Children is a very good charity. It's one that the shark community also raises money for. So it's very cool that there's a bit of overlap there. Very, very good marathon. Very good charity and good marathon so far. So.
That's it, Apu. Make them like it. Hope I am still the live one.
And now we are on to...
Best
8
mission.
is too much. So this mission is one which can go very well or very wrong in a matter of seconds.
More pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine. Oh dear.
Okay.
This is one of those cases where it went very wrong. Have you saved it?
I think I may have.
That was almost...
Mean
Never mind.
Machine. What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving?
You got a good few drops though, so...
Oh, I smashed my skull.
It's something at least. Oh, pause. Oh.
Oh, dude, that would have been sick. Whatever.
Oh, no.
Good backup.
Yeah, the backup was really good. But Baby Van is one of those missions where we kind of just accept that we will lose time.
Stay out of my way, please. Quick. Hello, Pim. Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, we now have car build for Homer. We need 500 points to buy that. Thankfully, had like almost 50 coins over, but can be really tight. The reason I got Early American there was just to make sure that I'd be over it or at it. So I didn't get the freebie there. I'm gonna get this fan right here because it's fast.
Hurry up, or my arranged bride will chastise me.
Okay, I got the freebie.
Whoa, here.
Watch it, buddy.
Anything you'd like to explain, Naxi?
Really, here is quite a simple little thing. You drive around, you just follow Wiggum. You don't want to get hit and run here because there is a crash that can happen.
Yeah.
It doesn't always happen if you get hit and run, but yeah.
Yeah, the rest of this mission, pretty straightforward.
Whoa, no!
Just, like, you can get screwed by traffic here. I think I'm at a point where I won't get screwed by traffic, but, trust me, it can be really, really bad.
There is a neat little pansy strat that you can do. Where you can pretty much just stay on the highway, and if you hug the wall before the last turn and just go back up the wall, you stay in a position where you don't lose Wiggum. You then have to warp, so you do lose a few seconds, but it's better than failing the mission. So.
Okay, I didn't get the box there. I need to remember that.
Yeah, I usually just get that box in the next mission anyway, to allow myself. But you still got a good turnaround there.
Yeah, pretty good turnaround for not. There's a new strat that saves like maybe 5 seconds, and guarantees a good turnaround, where you just push them into a wall there, and yeah. Garbage truck is really, really bad. There used to be a thing that everyone did. I think there's still some people do it where you just look back in order to nip him because he drives so bad. But it's really hard to do because you need to predict where he'll be and such. Okay, that was a good follow.
Yeah, I usually do that method, and then I look forward when around the points I know that he's going to drop.
Yeah.
Shot.
Playing this game so much, you instinctively know exactly where it's going to drop and how fast you need to go, etc.
Also,
getting the extra wasp there because coins were low, quite sensible.
Yeah, another finicky thing about wasps is that, like, it's weird, like, when that wasp furthest to the edge of there will be, I guess, because I had to get the wasp there because that wasp didn't spawn.
No!
I could have maybe skipped that wasp, but I don't know.
I am surprisingly acrobatic.
Muscle memory and such. Well, you need that wasp right there.
That wasp is quite fast though, CPS wise.
Yeah.
It's a good one to get.
CPS, of course, standing for coins per second.
Yeah, as I said earlier, anything above 7.5 to 8 CPS and we go for it. There are some which we go for it even though it's a little lower, just because of how many coins there is there. So in Lisa, I was talking about Krusty, that is 6 point something coins per second, but there's a lot of coins there and will set you up quite nicely.
Also, CBF8's one of the many pros of it is that it has the best one in the game.
Smiles on
like, undeniably. I mean, I guess, Clown Car Horn or Cloud Car Horn is pretty good, if I remember correctly.
Clean up in aisle 1.
Yeah, the clown car is good. The only issue with Carbon for Homer Horn is just it's spammed so frequently that.
Yeah, like this.
This town is going to pay.
Oh, that is really bad.
Ooh, the fresh air is. My friend had.
That could have gone much better. That snake.
It could have gone worse. You could have run over the snake and had to repark your car.
True. Okay.
So here we're doing a Sadly warp where it's the same as a main menu warp, but because you warp into an interior, it instantly loads instead of having to go to a menu. And we don't do it earlier because there's nowhere to warp into an interior until this moment, and we don't do it later because we don't make menu warp again. But
yeah, this mission has what's seen by many people to be like the hardest round in the game. We'll just have to wait and see if it is or not.
So the first part here, if you hug against the wall, Wiggum will get confused and will not follow you.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, chicks love it when I do this. Hey, that's...
And now it will get stuck and just destroy itself, so... Timbs will now be going for this wasp and the other wasp, but he does have a 10-second timer to contend with. When you're in a force car mission, you want to be aware that you only have 10 seconds to get out of your car. And I have seen quite a few people get tripped up by that.
Yeah, that wasp is a lost cause.
Here, I would have gone the other way just because of how far destroyed it was, but...
Shut up and take us back to
I'm
the
just gonna get the
hideout.
box here instead.
Charity place.
That makes sense.
I should have probably got it before. But...
So fun. It should be a felony.
Yeah, at this point your coins are a little low compared to what most people like to be at, but they're still recoverable.
Yeah.
This town is going to pay for this.
Worst case scenario, I have to coin grind, but I can work with these coins.
No.
Yeah, at this point, if you need anything, it will probably just be Crutch Wasp.
Like there's a convention in town. Sweet acceleration.
So here you want to hit the trigger to be able to spawn Wiggum again. And getting the Crusty Glass. As we said earlier, just being able to get a lot of these coins really helps when it comes to having enough for the rest of the run.
While I am driving around today. Hope I have room in my
Never know, I might be able to get a...
This is
Will I be able to get a
for my
freebie?
insurance. This is just
Yeah, I think I'll be able to get a
between me
freebie.
and you,
I only got
random
one
object. Got to hurry up or my arranged bride will chastise me.
Still hard though.
Eat asphalt eaters.
Okay, I guess I'm not gonna go for a fast
Easy peasy.
creator. Sick.
Yeah, the fast curator is where you push him into the lion's bit there by the park entrance.
Time to lay
So,
down.
Jiminy crickets! I am a lean, mean Vindaloo machine.
Tim's. So normally there you
We are at the destination.
get put off a lot by the fact that there's a parked car.
Yeah.
And Tim's getting the cutscene skip, which is really good because it means he can basically skip the 2.5 minute cutscene.
Yeah.
Automan. No problemo.
Yeah, that was awesome.
My butt hurts. Slow down!
Are you even watching the road?
I should be fine on coins, maybe.
I think you'll need the wasp.
Yeah, okay.
My butt hurts.
I was thinking I can maybe do it on like random objects, but it's too risky.
Yeah. It's what, 30 coins? You'd need about 10 random objects, and at this point I don't think you have a hit and run meter. So we haven't really talked about the hit and run meter too much because it's not as apparent early game, but when you get to this point, it is really easy to get hit and run, and every time you get hit and run, the police start chasing you, and then if you get busted, you lose 50 coins, which, especially on this level where you need 600, it's quite tough, and there's so many people on the pier that you can easily run someone over by accident, and they can just jump into you randomly. That will increase your hit and run meter.
Yeah, they're supposed to dive so that they get out of your way, but sometimes they just dive into your car. So.
Radical. How about a hard one next time? Perfection.
Okay, I'm like 13 coins over.
Hey, Kearney.
13 coins over is decent, so on to 6-2. Quite a simple mission this. Tim's not going for the best strat of the game.
Yeah, sorry, Axie. I'll get it next time.
Just getting the studio way box, which...
It can be risky, but
totally awesome.
If you know what you're doing and you can drive well, it's pretty easy, actually.
This is indeed The Simpsons.
True, it is The Simpsons.
Nah, it's the wild thornberries.
Here you just race across to the pier.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
So there's a point there where you hit the Questies limo, and you spawn it to be able to race it. And on low FPS, you get what's called Kiss of Death sometimes.
Woo, nice one. Oh, whoa, wicked.
Yeah, but this is 144, so I don't have to worry about that as much.
Yeah.
It's still possible.
Give it up for America's bad boy. That was.
Is it possible on 144 to get Kiss of Death?
Simpson,
yeah, I've gotten it before. I don't think it's possible on FPS is like 200 though. Still get stuck there? Okay.
That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, what I did there is I was trying to Frank so that he doesn't drive into the sides of the pier. Didn't work out, sadly, but we moved.
But yeah, it's actually wild how The Simpsons still has a lot of staying power in this day and age, considering how long it's been around and how many competitors it's had that have fallen by the wayside. Yet Simpsons is still something which really has a nostalgia hit for all of us, really.
Yeah.
And whether it's to a game or a TV show or whatever, like this, if you talk to someone about The Simpsons, they know what it is. It's one of those things which is like a household name, which is really cool. And it's still got a thriving community, the hit and run, which is nice to see. And the soundtrack is pretty banging.
I really do, Beaver. Later on, you'll hear the best soundtrack in the game. Or I should say the best song in the game. Okay, I'm gonna try and store ESS here.
Attention cars! 10-year-old hitchhiker needs a ride.
I'm really bad at holding this ESS though.
All right.
So Tim's was very nice there and didn't drive over the squeaky voice teen.
Yeah.
We do not condone violence against the squeaky voice teen.
Yeah, stop teen abuse.
Careful.
Yeah, it's really cool how people all over the world are united by Simpsons, really.
And the crowd. Professor Frank.
But yeah, that mission is pretty simple. This, on the other hand, is one like considered by some people to be one of the hardest tracks in the game.
It's time for some road rage. Bart
What you do
Simpson
here is
style.
you have to follow a duff truck. And what I'm gonna try and do here is
Whoa!
way too much speed there. But what I'm gonna try and do. Indeed. But what I'm gonna try and do here is I'm going to try and push him into this. Okay then. Sure.
Oof.
I'm good at this game, I swear. I think that's enough speed.
All right.
Yeah, you need to have a bit of speed when spawning with that truck to be able to get him into a strap, but clipping the back of a death truck there is not what you want to do. But getting him here can work, but Tim's just couldn't reverse fast enough. So now he's got to hope that the drops despawn fast enough to be able to do this backup. But ooh, this has not been a good death truck at all so far. If he can get overdrops here, ooh, that is a very, very solid backup.
Yeah, that was really close. Hopefully I won't choke as much in this next mission.
That was totally
For sure.
awesome.
But yeah, you just do that, you grab this spray gun, boom.
If I show this laser gun to Krusty, he'll have to believe me.
Yeah, it was a slow backup, but considering the position of where
You got it.
where Tim's was and where the death truck was, it could have been a lot worse. And now we go on to FMJ, which is actually one of the missions which has been agreed upon as the least logical in lore sense, because you have to go from the... Uh-oh.
Take that.
This is not good.
Asphalt eaters.
Yeah, I'll educate you a new one.
So the strat that we want to do is to get him against the back wall there, and
Simpson,
yeah, restart a mission.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Tim's is actually known as one of the best at FMJ.
Yeah.
Woo, nice one.
Take that.
I love how that worked, but the other one didn't.
Yeah, I'll educate you a new one.
Take that.
So the key to it is a nice run up like that.
Show the proof to Krusty. And if he doesn't
Yeah, that was
believe me
terrible.
now, I'll fry his butt.
The second one was solid damage, but yeah.
Fine by me. Time to lay some rubber
Still on sub 130 pace, which is always a mark of a good run.
Yeah. A lot has happened.
Whoa, wicked.
This is 128 pace until that happened, actually.
Yeah, but a 129 is still really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think everybody has memories of Simpsons when we were growing up, and this game is a big nostalgia hit for a lot of people. It's really fun to play and fun to watch. Even those who didn't necessarily watch it too much recently still have memories of watching it as a kid all across the world. This game is quite a big hit in Australia as well. We have quite a lot of Australian runners and North America and Europe, so there's a lot of different cultures and stuff, so it's really cool.
Yeah.
Pretty much no matter where you are in the world, you've heard of The Simpsons, so...
Jump to light speed.
Unless you're on some island country isolated from the rest of the world.
True, true.
Yeah, that is considered one of the hardest missions in the game. Like, I'm not gonna try boat jump yet. I'm gonna try in 3-7. I mean, no, not 3-7, 6-7. Hold on, let me just warp the 3-7 and get boat jump there.
Yeah.
Sounds fast. if I do say so myself.
I'm sure Vapo can time it.
So tired.
Yeah.
So very tired.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get the coins here. I didn't get these in Wii stuff because they're slow.
They are slow, but it's something a lot of 60 FPS runners go for because they can't get boat jump.
Yeah.
Dad.
AKA Vapo.
It's crashing time!
No problemo.
This is a pretty simple mission. Just race this guy.
You're all mine.
Woohoo!
That was totally awesome.
I didn't do it.
We're gonna do this cool thing right here.
What's my name? Booyah!
Hey, what's up with that?
I did a car reset there so that I got closer.
Go boom!
Pretty free.
Yeah, in the base speedrun, the 70s is the easiest card to do boat jump. However, it is in a mission which is quite tight on time, so we don't always like to go for it in this mission just because depending on where the alien car is, it can mess us up. And going for the cutscene skip.
Let's go.
Unfortunately, we don't get to see any more lore today.
343.
Let's do this thing!
These coins are really good.
Ooh, the vibration's tickling my feet. Eat my dust!
When I get neighbors, I'm gonna skip Rusty Burger. This is one of the most important strats in the game.
Let's see, I need
fast
something to
medkit.
board up the window.
Pretty important.
I know! Boards!
So actually, what do you think about this level?
It can be quite difficult. I find this level harder inbound than out of bounds. When you start mixing in like the out of bounds strats, it actually makes some things easier. Like some of the out of bounds strats are hard, but
ow, my ass!
I tend to feel like you can blow up the waist and do worse things going inbounds.
Yeah.
But out of bounds can be pretty cool. But people can. It is easy to mess up sometimes.
Rainbow Plug. Yeah, there's 7-3 is one of the first out of bounds you do. It's the one after this mission. Pocket Protector is what it's called specifically.
Hey, you there!
There's a strat that some top runners do where they do resets. They either do resets or they yeet themselves across the bridge, and they basically get to skip 7-3 and start out of bounds. Also, good job, Alien Car. Good job.
Ow, my head!
Out of bounds is all about what FPS you're on. If you're on lower FPS, it's quite easy to do, but if you're on higher FPS, the bounces you can get against a wall and the amount of different ones. So you've got the Zombie Car 7-4 and 7-5, which are some of the hardest tricks of the game.
Yeah, it can be really, really bad on higher FPS. That's one of the reasons why people opt to go for 7-2 out of bounds instead of 7-3. It also saves 20 seconds.
Ow! My neck!
Apparently.
Yeah, but for 7-2, it's quite risky. If you don't get it, you can fail the mission and then you lose like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Easy.
Learn to drive, dumbass. Let's do this thing!
Spooky Bob being Spooky Bob.
So it's all about the risk-reward factor.
Yeah.
PS2 is 25 FPS. And on PC, most people play on 60 or higher.
It's crashing time!
So it's a huge difference, and 25 FPS really makes it free.
Yeah, the lower FPS, the more free it is. Okay then. Sure.
I think NTSC might be 30 FPS, but it isn't. I know GameCube and GameCube and Xbox are like 50 or 60 FPS.
Not having the best time here.
Sweet.
That's to be expected.
Yeah, this can be quite a difficult trick, but as long as you get it, like...
I guess you're just going for the cage.
Yeah, Xbox is 50, GameCube 60, but PS2 is quite low for this game. And it has the worst load times as well. Will this get up?
Yeah, this is fine. Should be. Okay. That was really, really slow. I think sub 130 is dead now.
Yeah, sub 130 might be dead, but...
Yeah.
It's still good, it's still good. Copium, copium.
That was really close.
Nice alien craft. Now to just get out of the path of the tractor beam! Oh, it's something!
Boy, talk about thinning the nerd. If I'm gonna kill those town-filming black car driving...
Good RNG could probably save this.
I'm a
Not very likely,
lean
though.
speed thingy! I need to find... Let's do this thing!
Come on, come on. Well,
Best song in the game right here. But yeah, 7-3. You just hit a wall. You need to hope and pray that you can climb up that wall, and you just drive into the
tenacity of a level
beam.
boss.
Can you explain what's happening here, Apti?
So here we park against the wall and jump to a power plant. So what Tim was doing there was checking to see if it was okay to be able to get back in.
Yeah,
and then we can go back out of bounds.
Yeah, sub 130 is dead.
Must never run again. Wow, I need a disc. Everyone,
Click Alt Tab to gain control faster.
Ouch! My bikini zone's changed. Ooh, piece of cake. Okay.
Hopefully I can get Bob. I mean, no,
Just
not
paint.
Bob's.
Enemy,
Greg.
just paint.
Please don't give me Bob. Okay. Everything's fine. Someone 30 is probably dead anyway, so if I end up having to warp to 7-6, not the worst thing, I guess. Yeah, so right there, I grabbed a traffic car and I went to the waste. It stores it in that traffic car, so that I can just do this and drive into the.
Oh, I forgot my mission.
And stay out of bounds.
Pick it up here, people.
Please
don't sue.
Yeah, that looks really, really bad. Yeah, that's really, really bad. Whatever.
Oh man, my
Going
car
through
is
was it
gone,
anyway.
And the ashtray was full of.
Yeah, it's quite unfortunate, but it happens.
Yeah. What can you do? Wow. Really?
It's crashing time.
So now he will be going for either yeet or resets. I'm not sure which one you do. I think resets, but
yeah, resets. So what I'm gonna do here
Hey, that's totally
is,
not supposed to happen.
if I were out of bounds and I got a better traffic car and better RNG, I would have reset and got here, but so what I do here, I start out with this reset.
Springfield.
It deloads a cemetery.
Hasta la vista,
And basically I can now do
The
this.
vibrations tickling my feet. Oh, that was too easy.
So now I'm
Eat my
gonna
dust.
go over here, park myself next to the Krusty Burger,
Oh, chicks love it when I do
aim for this, and then e-brake boost and get over the bridge.
Vengeance will be mine.
Yeah, that saves a considerable amount of time. There's a better okay, not a better strat, but there is a strat on lower FPS where you just slam into a bridge, and it's called bridge clip, and you just clip through the bridge and get out of bounds that way. But on higher FPS, specifically above 60, you have to do that. I mean, you can do it on higher FPS, but it's very inconsistent, is what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
You can't do it on high FPS like 200.
No, the only, like, I think it goes up to 100. You can get it sometimes, but even then it's not that consistent.
Pedals and you steer. Sweet. I'm a lean, mean speed thingy. Ooh, the vibrations tickling my feet. Eat my dust.
Okay, I shouldn't go for this. Never mind.
Oh, I'm going to heaven.
I hope I don't fail the race after that. I probably won't, but yeah.
So are you gonna go for?
No, I'm not. I
no,
don't.
You should do it once for the lads.
Nah. I can't.
There's no harm in going for it. You don't lose anything.
Yeah, but I don't know the rest of the strat.
Ah.
Okay.
So.
Okay. I'm good at this game, I swear.
Make this scene.
So what you can do there is strat was found recently where you can clip the corner of building and then pick up a waist and then drive up the side of a wall, which was really cool. But
I'm free as a bird. Go.
Why not go this way?
yeah, I think 80 is okay for bridge clip still. Like not great, but okay. Like anything above 80 and you don't really want to do it. But
Do you used to run 80?
That adrenaline made me feel alive again. Oh,
I run on 46 right now.
Can't you see I'm
Oh my god. Are you serious?
Oh no.
Oh god, dude.
You gotta restart mission.
Let's do this thing.
That's really bad. Whatever. This is a terrible run anyway.
Back in my day, we called.
Unfortunately, that loses him like 3 minutes because he's got to do this entire mission inbounds now. But
Not 3 minutes, more like 2.
2.5. Well, yeah. Oh yeah, because you didn't get to the end of a mission, so yeah, probably about 2.
Oh, did I do something wrong?
Yeah, that is really bad. Whatever. I don't understand how.
Sweet merciful McGillicuddy!
question.
Hello, Missourians! Last time I vote to allow a new state.
Just complete the run.
Diggity!
Hey, watch where you're going.
Please don't tell anybody I did this.
I wasn't even going at it like that fast.
No, it's unfortunate, but it happens.
Yeah.
What the? How about them apples? God darn it! I have no insurance.
Yeah, you have to restart the mission because if you've already spawned the alien car, and you can't spawn it again in the same mission, so you have to restart the mission, otherwise it crashes the game. There is a thing where you can do to get rid of your hit and run meter by getting in and out of your, well, out and back into your car in forced car missions. But Tim's is just gonna drive as safe as possible.
Yeah, I don't want to blow up the waste again. This time.
That was quick like flint. Just a few more. I'm a lean, mean speed thingy.
We managed to do it without blowing up a waste. Let's go. So we're on to the final stretch of a run here. And a reminder, this marathon is for charity. So if anyone wants to donate, it goes to Save the Children. It's a very, very worthwhile charity. One which is quite close to the Shah community as well, as I said earlier. So we're gonna enter a beam and we'll finish with a time of 1:34:23 real time. GG's.
1:32:43 game time.
Yes. And he got the final cutscene skip.
Whatever.
Yeah, congratulations for finishing the run.
Yeah. Just gonna do this for the boys.
It was a good run, folks. That commentary was solid. Really nice to have you on.
Thank you. Yeah, it was really fun to be on. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Thanks for having us. Yeah.
And good luck with all the rest of the marathon.
Yeah, GLGL.
GG's.
GG.
Hello everyone, I'm Gandair, and you have just finished watching Simpsons Hit and Run. That is a great game, and I really like the way that the runners mentioned how global Simpsons is and the community of it. Well, hello everyone, I'm Gandair. You have just finished watching Simpsons Hit and Run. It's a great game. It's fun to see that one marathons. Really liked hearing about the reference that The Simpsons is so global as a TV show, that it reaches so many places. It reminded me that video gaming also reaches so many places, and us who play video games on the internet, we're all on the same team. I feel like there's sometimes we could act like it more often, and I think NASA's one such occasion where we do team up to do really cool things, doing the charity stuff, doing the entertainment stuff, getting together, having a good time. But that is it for me for my host of Shift. I'm going to be throwing it over to Naglaria. And Naglaria, did you get that Nando VTuber made, or is that not done?
I did not. That's on my to-do list.
Okay. Well, hey, since you're busy with the host, and I'll go talk to the artist about it. Take care, friend.
Yep. Alright, so like he said, I am Naglaria, and this NASA Marathon is benefiting Save the Children. Save the Children has worked worldwide for over 100 years and in 120 countries to give children a future. In that time, impacting the lives of over 1 billion children. In 2019 alone, they reached 144 million children through their comprehensive programming and emergency response. Also, you can follow the marathon Twitter. It's at NASA Marathon. We've been tweeting out runs and stuff and information between marathons about NASA plans and NASA related information. Also, the Twitter has links to our site and our Discord. And next up, we have an advertisement for one of our in-house marathons. Besides this one, you should check it out. Alright, marble time. Type !play to join the race. I'll give y'all about like 30 more seconds. I was reading Lurk's thing. It's !play to join the marbles race. Anyone in the Twitch chat can join. It says subscriber in the top right, but you don't need to be a subscriber to join. I'm not sure what that's referring to. You don't even need to be following, I don't think. You just need a Twitch account. Looks like it's going to be a 4-person race. The surface is one solid color. It doesn't have shading, really. It looks somewhat ambiguous. Oh, everyone's taking the left path. Missed that. Lurk went to a pretty big lead here. Looks like this is a bit of a shitty spot here. But Lurk almost gets the record, actually. He was pretty close to Tyket, I believe. Oh wait, did he get the record? 120.569. Is that like a? Oh, that might be like a regional record. As opposed to the world record of 52.001. Anyway, Lurk Chan. If this race is rigged, he's the one who rigged it, so everyone give him a shout out in chat. Let's do another one. We're going to have a second race. Laser Long giving the big talk here. Let's give a 20-second countdown. Let some people get in who have yet to type !play. Oh, wait. Wow, what's the button for names? H is HUD. Oh, here we go. Piccadilly Blue off to a head start. Well, I guess head start's not the right word. An early start would be. Ugh, stairs. Alright, he's skipping down pretty good there. Didn't smack the corner. Misses the jump. I don't know if that's good or not. Could have shot him out of bounds potentially. Laser Long, Two Worlds. Those crazy guys, Doombot, rest in peace. Oh, there's me. You tried, Laz. That's what's important. Wait, what? Blazing Chaos? I thought it was Piccadilly Blue. Okay, it was Blazing Chaos who got first. Alright, and that'll be it for Marvel. All right, now coming up here is an ad for Save the Children.